Today we are going to learn about first, second, and third person point of view. Point of view is an important way the author can put you, the reader, inside the fictional world. All types of writing, fiction, song lyrics, nonfiction, are written from a point of view. An author's point of view tells the reader who the person is that is experiencing the event or the topic of the writing. The point of view is carefully chosen to relate the story as if you were experiencing it. I turned and saw a frightening shadow. To force you into the story. You turn and see a frightening shadow. Or to allow the author to show different points of view. The children turned and saw the frightening shadow. First-person point of view. Anytime a writer wants to share another person's life, you will see the first-person point of view. With a first-person view, every person reading the passage sees into the character's life. Choose first person when you want the reader to go along for the ride with you. You direct the action, sure, but the reader feels it. First person can be singular or plural. Consider these famous first-person plural words. We the people of the United States. This is the preamble to our country's Constitution, and it is written in first-person plural. Novels from around 1900 to the present usually show this active, engaged point of view. Here are a list of tasks ideal for the first person, singular or plural. Places to avoid first person are academic work and instructions. First-person narration can be either reliable, the writer's character speaks truth, or unreliable. The writer's character is hiding something. Second-person point of view. The second-person point of view attempts to turn the reader into the character. It is seldom used in novels but does give an immediate jolt. Consider this example from the book Earth and Ashes. With your back to the autumn sun, you are squatting against the iron railings of the bridge that links the two banks of the dry riverbed. Second person helps to deeply immerse new readers into many children's books. The second person point of view seems perfectly natural for recipes and directions. Here is a way to make lemonade written in second person. You need 6 lemons, 6 cups of cold water, and 1 cup of sugar. You'll need a large pitcher for mixing everything and a juicer. With instructions and directions, the subject you is understood and usually left out. Second person sounds like someone chatting with you. Never use second person in academic writing. Third person point of view. For the writer who must tell several interwoven stories, provide psychological distance between the subject and the reader, or who needs to stay neutral, nothing beats the third person viewpoint. All academic writing, most advertising, many novels, and most quotations or aphorisms are written in third person. In fiction, third person allows a writer to put the reader into the heads of all the characters, explain important plot points, and present information in a seemingly neutral way. Choosing a point of view. We all like to write in a natural way. As a writer, you have a duty to your reader to think carefully about your point of view. Many writers rewrite their work if the point of view seems awkward. That paragraph went from first person to second person to third person, all in just 3 sentences. First-person point of view can fool a reader into trusting the narrator, when the narrator is not a reliable reporter, great for mysteries, recounted tales, and fictional confessionals. Second person is good for simple, direct storytelling, for children, recipes, assembly instructions, and the like. Third person creates the most distance between events and the reader. It is almost always seen as a reliable, neutral viewpoint. With third person, the author can select the point of view of a single character or be omniscient, all-knowing, all-present, and move in and out of the minds of all the characters. Identifying a point of view. Perhaps easier than choosing a point of view for writing is identifying a point of view in a writer's work. To do this, skip the dialogue, go to the narration, look to the pronouns used in narrative. First-person pronouns are I, me, my, mine, our, ours, etc. Second-person pronouns are you, your, yours, yourself. And third-person pronouns are she, her, he, him, they, them, etc. Remember that second person can be an understood point of view, as with instructions or directions. Turn to page 178 and solve problems 6 through 10. The understood but unwritten subject of that sentence is you. In summary, an author's point of view is always first person, second person, or third person. Writers carefully select the point of view to match the needs of the writing, and you can identify a writer's point of view by studying the pronouns used in the narrative.